my name's Hema and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have my long-awaited book haul. I ordered so many books in June because graduation money has been so kind to me. So I did a little bit of splurging, and right now I'm currently on a book ban, which I'm probably going to break because I want to go to my used bookstore today. But for now I'm on a book ban. But I'm so excited to show you guys all the books I got, so stay tuned. Also, if you hear the fan going on in the background, I'm so sorry, but I have to keep it on because my dog is in here with me, and he will literally die if I don't have this fan on. So yeah, he's just chilling on my bed with the fan. Sorry if it's loud, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so I took him downstairs because I literally cannot film a video with this loud fan, and I'm like dying right now. My air conditioning's broken, so I had to turn off the fan for this video and I want to die. But anyways, let's get started with all the books I got. The first few books that I got was the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I actually only read the first one so far, and I have a reaction vlog for that, so check that out if you're interested. And I'm planning to read A Court of Mist and Fury very soon. Everybody has been asking me when I'm going to read it, and I think I'm going to read it. I don't even know. It's just so big, and like the ending of this didn't leave off on a cliffhanger, so I'm not really dying to read this, but like apparently this is way better than this book, so I'm planning to read it very soon. Then Amazon was doing a buy two get a book free deal, so I decided to pick up Beach Read by Emily Henry for the Page Turners book club. This is basically about two authors who are in writing slumps, and they switch genres to get out of them. They're next door neighbors at their beach houses, and they fell in love. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. Then I got the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I have no idea what this is about really. All I know is that there's vampires in it, and it can't be bad if there's vampires in it. Honestly, that statement was debatable, but I'm super excited to read it. Got it in hardback. What does it look like? Oh wow, it's so pretty without the dust jacket. So I'm super excited to read this. And the last book that I got for the deal was Crave by Tracy Wolff. I don't really know what this is about either. I know it's gotten some heat for looking so much like the Twilight covers, but apparently it's a paranormal romance with vampires and other paranormal beings like witches and stuff, which I think is a little bit different than Twilight because Twilight didn't deal with witches. And I have no idea if werewolves are in here. I hope so because they are my favorite paranormal like species. But I'm super excited to read this. I've heard mixed feelings about this. Some people love it, some people absolutely hate it, and I can't wait to be the judge of that. Then I got Welcome to the Dark Side by Gianna Darling. This is like a MC club romance, and it's like an age gap romance as well. I heard about this book on the Romance Booktubers live show, the first one, and they were raving about this book, so I decided to pick it up. I did read the first book in the series and I wasn't that big of a fan, but apparently you don't need to read like the other books in the series to read this one, and they're kind of like standalone, so I'm super excited to read it. Age gap, love all of that, and I'm very excited. I know I'm going to love this book. Then I got Ecstasy by KV Rose. I see this book all over Bookstagram. It's very like aesthetic Instagram pages always post this. This is like a college romance. I have no idea really what it's about. By the name, I'm guessing that there will be drugs involved, and I'm hoping it's a little bit like Euphoria, so I'm excited to read it. People love it, and yeah. Then for my checking out the book selections in Walmart video, I got these three books. I got Jill Chavez's The Summer Deal, which I have no idea what this is about. Again, I think it's like friendships turned to romance. I don't know. It's a very summery read, and I'm excited to read it this summer. Then I got The Selection by Kiera Cass. I did already read this book on my Kindle, but I want to have the whole collection, so I got it. I've only read the first book in the series, and I loved it, so I'm excited to finish off the series. Then I got Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste. I'm sorry, I still don't know how to pronounce her last name. I want to watch the show on Hulu, so I decided to pick it up. I think it's like a thriller with like suburban vibes and domestic, so I'm very excited to read this. Domestic thrillers are my favorite books to read. Then I got You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hoggle. It's about this couple who is engaged, but the girl actually wants to get out of the engagement, so she plays like mean tricks on him, and he does stuff to her to make them like to have each other call off the wedding because none of them want to actually call it off. They want the other person to do it. It's apparently very toxic and very fun. Lots of people don't like it, but lots of people do. And if you know me, you know I love toxic reading about toxic relationships. So I'm super excited to have got this. Then from Target, I got Not That Kind of Guy by Andy J. Christopher. I don't really know that much about it. All I know is that they are lawyers and she's a state attorney and I think he's her intern and they have some type of romance going on. I don't know if I'm going to be weirded out with that whole dynamic of like, you know what I just realized? When the boy's the boss, I literally don't care and I think it's so cute. And then when wow. And she's the boss of him, I'm like weirded out. And wow. Okay. Ignore that. This book should be actually very interesting. And I'm excited to read a book with different power dynamics. Wow. I just had a moment of self-realization. That is very that's like internalized sexism. I don't even know. I feel really weird. Anyways, I'm very excited to read this because I love watching and reading stuff about lawyers. So this should be very interesting and very good. Then I picked up My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. I've been wanting to read this since it came out. This is apparently about a girl who's in a relationship with her teacher and he's like sexually abusing her and it deals with lots of tough topics. So I'm very excited to read this. I've heard that some people like it and other people don't, but it's kind of weird for people to be like, I love this book when it deals with such manipulations and twisted things. So I'm excited to read this and give my opinion on it. The cover is absolutely stunning and without the dust jacket, it's beautiful as well. There's a little like butterfly here and it's all gray and the spine is really pretty as well with the purple letters. Then I got my first historical romance ever, which is Lisa Kleypas's Chasing Cassandra. I've heard that this isn't like the best historical romance, but I'm intrigued. The cover is beautiful and the step back, I've always wanted to do this on a video. The step back is very pretty as well. Cinderella vibes. It's apparently about this guy who is very wealthy and the girl she wants to marry for love. She wants to marry for love and he just wants her just to have her and she thinks she's beautiful and this and that. But then they end up getting married and she doesn't want to marry him and she won't give him her full heart or something like that. And I don't know. It should be very interesting. I like these type of books in like normal contemporaries. So I'm excited to see if I will like it in historical romance version. Then one day I went to Kmart and I decided to check out the book selection and I found this S.C. Stevens book called Thoughtful. This guy who's in love with his best friend's girlfriend and I'm very excited to read this. This book was only $4 from Kmart. I am so shocked. I want to go back to Kmart and see if they changed up their book selection and maybe film a video on that. But yes, I am very excited to read this. It sounds very good. Also, apparently he's like a musician. So yes, I'm very excited to see it, read it, and I'm so glad that it was extremely cheap. For Bookstagrammers, Christina Chronicles decided to do a book on haul and give away books that she no longer wanted. She posted a bunch of pictures on her Instagram stories and said, if you want any of these, let me know. And I found some books that I wanted from her collection. So first thing that I got was Dark Lover by J.R. Ward. I've wanted to read this for a while now. It looks so good. Everybody loves it. And it's like a paranormal vampire romance. And I love vampires, so I'm excited to read it. She was also giving away the whole, what is this series called? Crossfire series by Sylvia Day. I have no idea what these books are about, but I have the whole collection here. Bare to You, Entwine, what is it? The order. I think it's Bare to You, Reflected in You, Entwined with You, and then Captivated by You. And this has been compared to the 50 Shades of Grey series, so I'm very excited to read it. I love 50 Shades of Grey. Should I say that? Yeah, it's true. I do love 50 Shades of Grey, and I'm very excited to have this collection and read them. Thank you so much, Christina, for sending me these books. Then one day I decided to randomly go into Walgreens and look up the book section, and I found this, Say Yes to the Duke by Eloisa James. The step back is gorgeous, and I am so excited to read this. And today in the mail, I got The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. I am so excited to read this because this is the Page Turners Book Club for the month of July, and I'm actually going to be a guest on the show. It is going to be on, oh, there is stuff on the cover. The live show is going to be on Just From Books Past Bedtime's channel, and I'm very excited to read it. It's apparently about two sisters. One of them is white passing and the other one isn't, and they live completely different lives, and I think it takes place in the past and the present. So I'm very excited to read this and discuss this later this month. And last of all, I went to my local thrift bookstore for the first time ever. It was humongous and so like confusing with all the books that I was literally like overwhelmed with all the books that they have. But I finally found the romance section in the mass market paperback section. So I am going to show you guys the books that I got. First off, I got 2 more books in the series, in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. I got Lover Unbound, which I actually have no idea what book this is in the series. I literally didn't get the right books. I think this is like way later in the series, I believe. And then I got Lover Revealed, and I believe this one is like the 3rd book, or the 4th book. I'm pretty sure this is the 4th book in the series, so I'm kind of mad at myself because I literally got them out of order. I got this one from Christina and these ones from the bookstore, and literally they are out of order. So once I read this, I will probably go and get the 2nd book. But I'm very excited to have it. I want all the books to have this, and these came in pretty decent condition. There's a few cracks in the spines, but honestly I don't mind that. It makes it easier to read. I got lots of historical romances. Not a lot, I think like maybe a few, I don't know. First I got Julie Garwood's The Secret, and it has yellow sprayed edges. Honestly, yeah, it has yellow sprayed edges, and I don't really know what this is about. Apparently like a girl is giving birth or something, and she's her best friend, and she like has to travel to see her. Sorry if I'm butchering that, but I was super excited to see this, and the cover is beautiful. Then I picked up 3 Joanna Lindsey books. First I got Hearts Aflame. I've been wanting to read this ever since Lacey, Lisa, and Jess did their historical romance readathon, and this was their group pick, and they all loved it so much, so I really wanted to read it. Hopefully I will like it. The cover is very old school. And I got Joanna Lindsey's The Devil Who Tamed Her. And this is apparently about this girl who's very bad behaved, and she's a big gossip, and this guy kind of like coaches her and makes her like a decent human being to enter like society, but he ends up falling in love with her instead. The step back is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed, and it looks like pretty much new. There's literally not even a crack in the spine, so I'm very excited. First of all, her name is Ophelia, and I love that name, Ophelia, and everything about this book is so pretty, and I just know I'm gonna love it, so I'm excited to read this. Then I got No Choice But Seduction, and this is part of her Mallory series. The step back is beautiful as well. I actually kind of am forgetting what this is about. Apparently like a girl gets abducted, and some people go and try to go find her, and then they end up falling in love. I don't know. It sounds interesting. It looks beautiful, and I'm obsessed with the step back. Then I got The Princess by Jude Devereaux. This sounds so good. It's about an arrogant princess named Aria, and I literally don't even know how to explain it. She's like traveling, or she's like stranded in a storm, and a guy is like helping her, and they fall in love. It looks very good, and the step back, guys. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I'm so excited to read this. This one has been read a little bit, the cracked spines, and it has yellow sprayed edges. And I got Rules of Engagement by Suzanne Enoch. I'm very excited to read this. I'm kind of blanking on what this is about, but I got it because of the cover, obviously, and the name looked very familiar, and the step back is beautiful. And last of all, I got this book, which is literally in bad condition. I think it has some water damage, but it is Devil in Winter by Lisa Kleypas. I have no idea what this is about. I'm blanking again, but I think the step back is very pretty as well, but I'm kind of mad because it is bent. She has red hair, and they're in the snow, so it looks very good, and I'm very excited to read it. So that wraps up all the books that I bought in June. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!